Allons-y, Alonso.
Me. I,
Right? Just looking to see if anything's changed. Right? Oh. So I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody's ready. I keep wondering if we're going to make it. Is it just the next day? The next day? I don't have any items for trade. The special items come in really handy. The shelter is actually pretty good. I mean, there's still a safe in there that I haven't cracked, if I remember right. It has to be the date. Shelter? All right. Give me shelter. I am not going to sing the song. Okay. Okay, it's still the same. Sup, Green Jeans? We just started. We popped open the shelter. How are you tonight, Mr. Green? I don't know how to check what day it is. Pretty sure I checked this before. See, and that's the problem is I don't remember. Because as of November 4th, and I think we started on the 6th. No, we started on the 7th. And we're in day. We're on day 18th. Yeah, we're on day 18th. We started on the 7th. Why the 25th? Or 24th, right? I'm terrible at math. So you're telling me I actually guessed right when I did November 25th? I just have to figure out how to get the. So I'll have to come back out here and see if I'm right. But I thought I did it right before. Well, I don't know what kind of timer would be useful because we're sitting on almost 9 o'clock in the morning. So I set it long enough in ahead. I set it for 11, so we have to be back there by 3. Then it is. No, we do not. But almost every room has a clock. Oh, that's no problem. You gave me a chance to give you a hard time. I love giving you a hard time. The cake was strong. Strong flavor. Ooh, nice. Sorry, I must have missed that when I was dinking around. I missed that you were talking about a chocolate cake. Ooh, nice. Oh. Good Russian turnip. Don't make fun of me for my accents. Okay, we're barely at 9. I wasn't sure if it would speed faster the more doors I went through. Oh, what'd you think of A&W? The cake was as rich as Jeff Bezos. Nice. So was the cake because of a special day or anything, or just because? Oh, well, tell her happy birthday. I feel like an ass. I completely forgot. It was mentioned last time I was there. Yeah, we're really not making time fly. Nice. God. Well, I guess we did the guest bedroom. I didn't mean to click, but I nodded my head so hard I clicked the button. Don't ask how that works. I just did it. I hope she had a happy birthday. Really? Right? That's my feelings on it, Tom. Figure if I'm going to lock myself out of this area, I might as well get the most out of it. Wow, already a locked door? Just go to the parlor. Yes, a wind-up key, you say. The gems on this are in the box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. All 3 statements are false. I think this is the only one with true. And this one's true. Or false. And this one, it's either white or blue. And I'm leaning towards blue. Unless this one's true. And these 2 statements are false, so it's white. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so this one has to be true. Because that makes this one false. And this one false. No, I just had it. That doesn't... Box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. Well, we know this one's false. There's always one that has a true. Oh, that's fine. Like, that's literally the rules. One of them has to be true. So we know this one is false, because there's no way this one can be true. We know there's a possibility that 2 statements can be false. But if this one's true, then this one's false, because we know this one's false. Which means if this one's false, they have to be in here. Bam. You see? You see? Logic puzzles are... I'm actually really good at those. And I'm probably going to get the next one wrong. I just have to stop a moment and think. I want the one that leads deeper in. Yes. I don't... Well, maybe not mad. More slightly miffed. It's like, okay, so I am one of those guys that, you know, I don't really think about should I rather think about can I. See, if I did either one of these, it locks me out. Exactly. You know what the difference between crazy and genius is? The level of success. That's it. I disagree. There is a lot of ethical things to be said for science that you really should consider. I think there's a lot of things that we did that we should not have. One, ever inventing the nuclear bomb. Well, I know you were being facetious. Or facetious, depending on who's pronouncing the word. To me, it's always facetious. I've heard people pronounce it facetious, but it seems wrong. See, that would be nice. A second ago. Hi, puppy. Oh, you are so cute. Oh, you all are so cute. Hi, buddy. I get to pets. I get to pets. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I'll stop gushing. Can I take one of them for a walk with me? I mean, this one seems like it really wants to go out for a walk. Come on, let me put the leash on it. Let's take a walk. Come on. They're all locked in. I don't like that. Right? Not gonna lie, that's a little hard right now. Seeing these dogs. I mean, not like, like terrible, but it's a little hard. Yeah. Want to name them? All right. This dude's sleepy, relaxed. Rufus? This one's attentive, but not like super happy, so just kind of calm, ready to go. Brutus. Okay, Brutus. I like it. Let's see, this one's off-putting. Portia. Roscoe? You want this one to be named Roscoe? Okay. And I'll name you Portia because you're ready to go. You're a good girl. Yeah. And named after the car, not... Well, I have 2 bedrooms. That'd be 2 extra keys. Library locks me downwards. This is... The courtyard looks like... Right? I'm gonna do the courtyard again. Hey, I wonder if it works on electric locks. It does. Oh. See, I love the courtyard. Courtyard is so nice. And I love how when you dig the first time in a room, well, it doesn't matter. I'll just dead in this room and get the observatory bonus. Draxus, the dead. Dead-end rooms are more common today. Dag nabbit. Well. I've only went through 1 red room, so this will be protected against. Or we can trust that we can go beyond from the foundation. And get the items. I'm thinking the items might be more important. What y'all think? Alright. Green Jeans has pretty good instincts with this game, so... Yeah, see? It's already paying off. Secret Garden Key. That means I can get into one of the places. It's already paying off. Good choice, Green Jeans. We even have the broken lever. I kind of figured. I always want to open that. So is that all 8 items? Because I'm still kicking myself that I lost the watering can and I've never had a chance to get it again. We've got a treasure map. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 up. Okay, I think that's right next to the foundation. On the back side of the foundation. Four up. Yeah. It's right there on the back side of the foundation. Hey, Roscoe. Hi, Portia. What is that? Right? Okay, so you got to meet the Pupper's ghost. This is Roscoe. This is Portia. This one. Was that no, that's Brutus. Oh my god, I'm the one that named this one. Rufus. That's right. Thank you. Rufus, Brutus, Portia, and Roscoe. So how is Ghost? I can't go that way. That's right. But I can go this way. I cannot go that way. Did I screw up? I am doing good. I'm doing very good, actually. I'm actually pretty hyped tonight. No complaints. No complaints. Okay, it's after 11. Yeah, no problem. Let's see if this time lock safe thing worked. See if we guessed properly on the day. Oh, come on. Yeah, I figured it'd be background. Well, that's frustrating. I moved it ahead a day because that's the only thing I can figure is we were off by one day. Well, the problem is the courtyard's locked by a key card. This one's locked by a key card, and this one's locked by a key card. Just checking to see if the metal detector goes off. Maybe I missed something. Well, I missed something. Not what I needed, though. I'm annoyed that I might have to call it a day. Now you're coming up for pets? What a good boy. Wait. Where'd Portia go? Portia's a she. Yeah, Portia's gone. I mean, you could... Sorry, it was just my thought. All the rest were named boy dogs. I mean, they don't have to be, but... What? Is it because we dug... Is it because we dug and Portia came and unlocked the doors? Because we dug in here and it unlocked that door. And possibly that door. Hopefully I have enough steps. Yes, all pets again. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I'm going to try and go back out to the bomb shelter, but unless the bomb shelter has a key card in it, this was a quick day. And sorry, it could be whatever dog you want. It's just my own headcanon, I guess you might say. I mean, not that I'll have too many steps to do anything with. See, I probably would have got a lot further if I didn't just screw up, you know, and like run around. Or not run around, but yeah. Even if there is a key card in here, I won't make it back. I mean, if there's food in there, that'll be fine. It sucks that I have all this good stuff. I even have the key to the secret garden, so I could open up one of the special doors so we can get the basement key again. Go back to the... I mean, there's a whole lot we could have done had I not screwed up. Well, it's not that I screwed up. I mean, the attic was very important, but it didn't have the one thing we needed, which was the key card. I can't even go back and check the time and make it back here. Yeah, this morning I was all over the place typing. I think the metal detector is one of the best things, but the brass compass is pretty good too. We'll do that. And exactly. I hate that I have to wait. Right? Sorry, Tom was talking about a tabletop game we play together. I did set it. Wait. I don't know. I thought so. I mean, I'm going to run out of steps anyway, but I'm going to go... I don't know how to check the date. That's the problem, is that I'm pretty sure it's November. Okay, it wasn't quite 1 o'clock yet, so I may have been right. But it's too freaking late now. I have to call it a day, because I can't make it anywhere else. Well, what I'm going to do first... Does this have... No. Yes, it should be the 26th. Well, that's if I get the shelter again. But we don't... Yes, there was a calendar in the drafting room. But we don't know if it's set to the right day or time. Yeah, see, we're not even getting the shelter again. Items for trade just never really helped me much. The classrooms really weren't that great. So I'm going to go with tool shed. Right. My two favorite tools. Just checking, making sure there isn't anything more. It's a wonderful walk through the woods. The woods. Right? But see, it can't be the 26th, because if it had been the 25th, it would have opened. That's the problem. Look, literally anything else. Right? One of those nice little hidden mechanics that you don't quite understand. I'm gonna go ahead with the bedroom, because we sometimes get stuff here. I knew you meant 24 hours ahead. Right. See, and that's also what I was wondering if I should have set it to. Keys are more important than money right now. Yes, it does make sense. Well, just get money then. Well, even though you're tired, XO, I'm glad you're here. Don't have gems for that yet. So I can solve the logic puzzle. A box next to this contains the gems. Both boxes next to this box contain the gems. A box next to this box is true. A box next to this box contains the gems. So if this one's true, this one's lying. Well, these two both have to... Well, exactly, Ghost. You're here when you can be. I'm thinking white is the one that contains the gems. And the reason why I thought that is because this one is the true one. These two were lying. So if this one was the true one, it had to be this one that contained the gems. Because if that one was lying, this one had to be lying. Does that make sense? It does for me. I think I'm going to go with Den to get more gems and also to link up the entrance hall. Yes, but it's not always two lies, and that's the problem. Is there always has to be one lie, one truth, and one can go either way. But the problem is, and that's what makes it easier to figure it out, is because if two of them are true and it makes the last one true, it means it's a lie. If two of them are, if one is true and the other, which makes the others two false, that's the true one. I'm not even sure if I'm explaining that correctly. Well, I'd rather get a key. Yeah, I've already started locking things away. Why do you... Man, I don't like which way the doors go. Man, they're giving me some terrible ones. I think I'm going to go with green thumb on this. It can backfire, though. Let's go with the garden room. Oh, no, that makes sense. Morning room moves us forward. And it's one I haven't seen before, and it starts me with 2 gems. The terrace is nice, but it locks me off. And I'm glad to see you, Infinite. What, I can't drink the coffee? We have been in the morning room before. I've read this. I think. The Baron of Mount Hawley names nephew provisional heir. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron... Wait, November 5th. 3 days is generally what it takes to... So we actually are on the 8th, is when we started, not the 7th. Does that make sense? The 7th is when they would have set up all the paperwork. So everything would be dated. We'd be coming in the next day. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Hawley, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73, after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not the least through his popular column, Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. No, we started on the 8th, so it would be the 27th today. It was the 26th the day before. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation, for his niece and presumptive heir, the much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones, has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Miss Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name, Marian Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations such as The Red Prince, Swimbird, and A New Clue. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries, with her whereabouts unknown. It was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers, who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition, given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit. It's clear the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. So he died on the 4th, which means he would have been buried by the 7th, which is why everybody, all the paperwork is signed the 7th. But you wouldn't have started until the 8th, so your first day is the 8th. And we're 19 days in, so it's the 27th. Does that make sense? I'm just speculating here. This is a very nice room, though. This would be like perfect breakfast nook. Yes, sir. Sir. What am I, my father? Don't call me sir. No, that's fine. Garage. Garage would be bad right now. Right? Yes, Sir Maximus of Crete. I have to go with the dark room to keep moving. No, don't turn the lights out on me. And that one's locked straight ahead, so I have to go this way. Go with gym requirement and hope it's a courtyard. It's the best I can do. It was not a courtyard, but it still moves me forward. I am balancing on a knife's edge right now. What? Clavis, the key. Southern Cross. The rotunda would take up almost all of my gems. The archives, on the other hand, could move us forward all of the directions. And I think that's my best bet. Any items? Still haven't gone that far. Or gotten far enough. I'm gonna go with the confidential one, or the archived floor plan. Well, it's something. Well, that's got to be the rotunda or one of the better ones. I can't go the courtyard because it locks me out of the foundation by one door. It'll lock me out of the foundation by that door, and that's going to screw me up. Yeah. A 3-gem requirement can be the rotunda and a few other rooms. Or there we go, 4-way. I want to dig, and I don't know how to get in there. And we've got the foundation. I'm gonna do the backwards one. It's a courtyard. Well, it's a coin. Nothing of interest here. I need the Great Hall to unlock. Yep. Now, if I just had the kennel. Okay, so there's something behind this door. So I need to get to the right side of the antechamber. That is now open. Need to get to that side. Just checking the metal detector. We're at 50 steps. This might be another courtyard. Or I can attempt. I gotta go this way. And this is, yeah, spreads a gem to each green room. I'm gonna check this door real quick. I think the pool hall is my best bet on this one. A nail? I can pick locks with that. Good Russian turnip. We do good turnip. And no, I know that's not a good impression. Don't mind me. I'm having fun. Teen. Ah, Mother Russia. What? I know not this symbol. So is that 4 squared? So 16? Or, yeah. So it'd be 3 plus... It's 16 again, isn't it? Three squared is 9. Or no, 5, 15 is 10. No. Niet. We do good turnip. My brain is not, so it's 5. So it's 3, no, 5. But 10 squared is 100, and 100 isn't on here. Because that's the minus, right? I mean, unless it's 5 minus 15, which is negative 10 squared. I want to say it's 9, even though that's not divided. I'm confuzzled. Because divided is purple. Right? Right? I mean, there's no way. 15 minus 5 is 10. 10 squared is 100. Yeah, I thought it would reset. That was 16. And it was 16 again. I guessed that it was glitching and that the square symbol was still up there when it shouldn't have been. That's why I guessed that. Sorry, I'm checking something real quick. So I quadrupled my RAM. I went from 16 to 40 something. Or 40 exactly. So not quadrupled. Whatever. I had two 8 gig sticks, and I got two 16 gigs because my wife wanted to surprise me with a small upgrade to my computer, which I was freaking happy with. And I wanted to see how the stream was running because I have better RAM. And so, yeah, I'm actually running at better frame rates. I don't know if you guys noticed, but on my side of things, this is actually running a lot smoother. I know it's not a super amount. I'm not going to use a special garden key right now. Right? A second Great Hall. I don't need it. I'll set my gems to 2. I love the echoing. I love how they made it look. Like, that's beautiful. We're back to the cloister. There should be a gem here somewhere. And in there. Right? So now I go up to the foundation. Good. The foundation doesn't have a keycard lock. Coins! We have money! We're getting lots and lots of moolah. Because I need to get to the right side. Secret passage, I think, is my best bet here. Unless we want to try, gamble on the archive. You know what? While we ponder that, okay, so we're gambling and we get to blame it on Gigi. Got it. I didn't even enter the room. But it leads us forward. How is the metal detector not going off on all of this? Oh, you leave Gigi alone. Can't use the secret garden key yet. I'll take that. And we've never been here yet. Okay. To my encouraging uncle, who opened many doors for me, ever grateful, Mary. P.S. They made me change the ending of something as you predicted. If I had the magnifying glass, that would make it a lot easier, but I'm like literally pointing my head or getting my head really close to the monitor trying to see. Ending of orange is what I keep reading. Orange. But it's really hard to see. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. I'm just looking at the pictures to see if there's any like clues. Yeah, I'm not seeing like a whole lot of clues or anything. I'm sure there's something significant to it. Murajai box. Fun for the whole family. Murajai boxes were a popular fad in the 30s among both the peerage and common crowds. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originated on the island of Morajai as a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes as both lockbox and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. A traditional Morajai box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and gray tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all four corner tiles into white squares. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations introduced new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. While the fad may have ended, Morajai boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. So this is the classic one. Okay. Got it. Raise my allowance by 2 more coins. I am so smart. Herb. The controls for the Foundation elevator are located behind the Foundation wall. This means the controls can only be accessed by another room adjacent to the Foundation. Unclear if this is a security feature or a flaw. Please advise. That was it. Simon. I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know that. Well, he never intended to finish it. He got his wish. I just have to be curious about somebody that sleeps with 2 cannons just sitting right by their bed. That is a cool looking sword. I like that sword. That as well, but I think the other one looks cooler. Like this is classic. Like it is a classic sword. This one though it's just brutal and effective. Oh, and thank you, Ash. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I can't open this one with the key yet. I don't... Oh. I don't want to go in the room. Unless it only happens once. It only happens once. I think I just want to go to the courtyard to gain some extra stuff. Even though, I mean, I can't go anywhere. But I needed more supplies. Well, maybe not coins, but I was hoping for a key. So anybody got any thoughts on their mind? Anything they want to yap about? Or do I want to go this way? This way. Did you have a good trip? How was Athens? Sorry, I forgot to ask. I feel like a bad friend. And if I remember right, this thing was really convoluted, and I'm not sure if I could make it. I think the passageway is the best bet. Oh, I'll bet. Lots of physical activity in the combat like that. No, that could be a good use for the secret garden key. And since when does the secret garden? Well, at least I can go down to the cloister. Aw. Well, I'm sorry about that. Because you always have some amazing stuff to say. But all the doors are locked and I have no keys. I need the items. And I didn't realize the secret garden had special requirements. Was I just lucky the times I've actually used the key to make it? I keep limping along with one key. Security or commissary? I have a lot of money. I think the commissary would be more important right now. Okay, well, I already did it before I read the chat. Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about, Ash. The gyms would have been nice. Oh, it's 3. It's not 1 for 3. Really? I don't know what the Raven Squad is. see. Okay. I must have missed those. Yeah, I'm going back to the entrance hall, and I'm going to hit these 2 extra rooms to see if maybe I can get a security room or a key card. Oh, the lever. No, it's an A, but most of the time we see E. Alright, so... Okay, Lucky Rabbit's Foot can't be combined with anything. Shovel and compass? Shovel and battery pack. Shovel and metal detector. I think that got us the dowsing rod. Compass and battery pack. I'm willing to try that. What do you think? Yes? What? Oh, is there something else? Electromagnet? Electromagnet. So all of that creates an electromagnet. Okay. Huh? A power hammer? I want to see what that is. Because I don't need the lever. I've already opened up. Weaker brick walls. Boudoir. I think boudoir is our best bet. I like how they did the update that if you've already solved the stuff anymore, you don't have to solve them. Yeah, I know. I need food. I think the utility closet's my best bet. I can't turn it purple anymore? That's interesting. Like, I've done that before, right? Okay. Dagnabbit, how did I do this before? I like literally solved this the first time easy, and then right now, you know, and every other time, and then right now I'm like, wait, how do I do this? Okay. Lost my last coin. So that would take too many steps. I can just go up this way. What would a weaker brick wall be? That might be it, but I'm also wondering about the outside. There's that one area down below. But I think okay, well, I can't break down that wall. Oh, it's like heavy stone, not brick. Yeah, nothing's showing up, and I'm like pounding. Trying to figure out where another, like a brick wall would be. No, no brick walls there. This is damned annoying. Yeah, I know. I saw. I know there's got to be some strategy that I'm just missing, but I don't know enough about every room yet. I would rather go with the shelter again. So we're on day 20. If we're right and we started on the 8th, it'll be the 28th. Sorry, some of this I just want to try and figure out. Not so much as, win the game, but just try and see what it gives me. Let's go here, see if we can get some food. Yay, it's even a banana today. Get some more gems, hopefully. I've been wrong before. And each time you solve these, they get harder and harder. Gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. So you're the false box. Like, they made that one really easy. Maybe they're just different, not harder. West Wing. I know I'm kind of speed running. Hallway closet. Apples are extra delicious. 3 extra steps. And a diamond. Well, gem. Bedroom keeps us going. We got a sleep mask. There we go. Too long to go back. Yeah, I don't see anything extra. I think the garage is in a fine place. Oh, but I don't have the... You know what? Garage is... I'm gonna start getting other stuff anyway. Or I'm gonna need keys soon anyway. Okay. See, and this is exactly why I grabbed the keys. I think security is more important right now. We need to set the keycard system to security menu, nothing. All right. I think I want to lock myself out of anything or cause any more problems. I might as well just give myself more steps. Sorry, like I said, I know I'm kind of speed running here, but I'm trying to see what I can do. Come on. I don't know why the special cost is bypassed here. So many dig spots, and I can't figure out how. Man. Oh. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Well, I'm here. I already forgot all about that. Thank you for reminding me. Is there a special date we have to put in? Like, this doesn't make sense to me. I don't even know what time it was. I don't know. You know, I'm really trying to get this stuff done. I'm trying to figure it out. But it sure makes me feel stupid. Because I just feel like they're not giving me the right information. Wait, it's not even 10 o'clock yet? So I can set it for noon? Or 11? No, it was almost 11. No, it was almost... Yeah, I can set it for 11. Yeah, okay. Time moves so slowly here compared to most video games. Like most video games, you know, you have this You know, like every hour is like a minute. Here it's like so much slower. Right? Like I really wish it would give some hints. Well, that's right. It says there's keys in here. Or it spreads keys. But all of these are locked. Now, if I had the lockpick, I'd just sit there and try it. Yeah, I really wish it would give a hint. Oh, it's on sale today? I can buy a shovel for $3. Everything's on half off? Food's like, no, I think keys are more important right now. Because that's what locked me out ahead. And of course, I just spent all my money. See, I feel like I just waste my time or waste my steps. See, before we get too far. What time was it? Yeah, see, I'm wasting steps. It's so slow. And I don't want to just sit there and wait. So frustrating. But I don't know what else to do. I really don't know what else to do. I mean, at least it's unlocked for 3 hours, so like you have a lot of time to do it. But holy crap. Be beautiful. Yes, I'll just sit here and be beautiful. So how y'all doing? Any big plans for the week? Anything going on? Anything special? Anything new? And by special, it doesn't have to be special good, just anything going on. You got your birthday. Well, happy birthday, whenever that happens to be. I hope you have an extra special one on Thursday. Well, you know where I'll be Thursday night. Yes, we jinx me. See, I'm trying to think what I might have going on this week, and not a whole lot. Oof, I'm sorry. I get that. Bruh. Yeah, I was like, I don't think I have anything real special going on. Just trying to edit more videos for the YouTube. Just trying to work on more songs, write them up. Um, I might try to put a new microphone, or not a new microphone. I've had the microphone for a while, but I might actually try to use my pro microphone rather than this headset microphone. But that might pick up too much noise. I might have to. Oh, thank you. And yes, I did notice that you loved today's song. Yeah, I was pretty proud of that one. I really liked it. My wife really liked it too. I really wish I knew how long this took. Like there was some way to have a clock. I mean, one, who builds a bomb shelter that has no clock, but it has a freaking computer, and whose computer doesn't actually have a clock? Nope, it's not letting me. Yeah, see, I don't understand. I'm wondering if it's not so much as a specific time you have to be there, but I think there's a specific time and date you have to put it in. Okay, well. I'm wondering if it's actually a puzzle and not a, like it's actually a password like Exo set for the time lock save. Yeah, because we had time. It was 11. Yeah, this way. Hey. Oh, that's right. It said it was going to distribute keys. I'll go visit the puppies. Oh, hi. Hi, Roscoe. Hi, Rufus. Hey, Portia. And hello. Brutus. Yeah, see, you're all still here. And of course, where have you been every other time I've needed you? Right? I wish there was some mechanic that you could take them on a walk with, like with you through the house. And I have no idea how to use any of this crap. I tried what I thought was right. Like this is too much for me. And it's not even powered, so there's not much I could do with it. Hey. Why isn't it unlocking? Like, I have the kennel. Unlock all doors in that room, and it didn't unlock them. I don't think I have that many gear rooms. Got 1, 2. So it have 3 doors? Does it count itself? So I have 2 stores. I'm gonna try it. I haven't had this room yet. Okay, so it didn't open that side, but it opened these. Special key, silver key. I was... I did not mean to click on that. I was trying to decide what to pick. Great Hall partitioning. Okay, that's the same. I read that. Strategies. Oh yeah, we get to permanently add a new one. Oh. Solarium or casino? The dormitory's nice, but I'm wondering about the games of chance or solarium. There we go. Mini safe? What mini safe? I mean that? Doesn't really let me do anything with it. It just... Yeah, I can't do anything. I think I'm gonna use a silver key. Yeah, maybe a magnifying glass? Right? Yeah. Ooh, pizza today. Ooh, wood-fired pizza. Summer truffle sauce smothered in fontina cheese, wild mushrooms, and spiced salami. Cooked to perfection with just the right amount of char. That looks good. No, I totally agree that it's odd that you can pick it up. Office? Yes. Or library. I'm going to go with the less common floor plans. Because, I mean, there's none of these books I really need. A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. A modest account of our town by Sir Andrew Darrell. Introduction. The third largest city in Fenneres, a site of its former capital, Reddington, is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique enchanted place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. The Botanical Gardens. Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser. The Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Ageran canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime in Redding is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic, captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. L'Ex ex Meserve, a specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epsom, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epsom, his oldest son Lionel Epsom left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house, museum, and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aries, when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on this long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness. Rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fenneres' premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the Hundred Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's southern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private
since the closing of Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourist wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station, in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. And that's it. I don't have anything good to combine. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is the aquarium. Bump my stars up one. So if I can get the Great Hall. Right. I must not get this one very well often. Because I don't remember the luggage cart and some of this other stuff that seems odd to me. Well, if I'm going to dead end, I might as well get some extra steps. And at least get my key back. Oh my god, I'm glad I got so many freaking keys. Sorry, doggos. Oh.
Oh, did we finally just get the last puzzle? Five minus 20 is 15. What? Five. 20. Or wait. Yeah. So I need to get over to the Mechanarium. Right? Yep. To the cloister, because we have keys now, which was what was holding us back before. I wanted to see the new one. Mr. Nagula. Anne wanted me to remind you, once again, that it is expected of you to keep the grass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again, so to save you some stern words, I decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows, maybe this time it will stick. Cloister grounds access. While face to face with the angel, press the base of the two pillars on either side of you. Oh wow, that's super easy. So am I trying to get yellow? Guess it was green. More allowance. Hey, I may not be too happy with the way I've gone this time around, but I've learned a lot of new stuff. Face to face. Haha! I found a rock. I could go break windows. Wait, Bill Gates already did that. Mr. Nagula, if you are reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I have left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Dang! Snooty! I need to go that way. Let me out! Oh, now you unlock doors? You weren't doing it before. Wait, the one backwards? I haven't done the Maid's Chamber, and we're already screwed for today anyway. You know, I mean, we're not going to get any further. That is probably the worst thing to find in the Maid's Chamber. Like, what, now I just have a normal chance of finding items laying around? Because the Maid's Chamber is less likely, and this is more likely. Of course, I also have the Shelter. Mila, the patron saint of maids? The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Miss Babbage for details. In the following instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Miss Babbage. Okay, so that's literally nothing. Oh. There's something to look at there. But I don't have the magnifier glass. At least I think that's what I saw. It's already unlocked. I don't know. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, good run today. Remember that one about a flag? A red flag. This is not necessarily a red room. I mean, it's purple. Does it never end? I mean, there's still a door, you know, I can go all the way back to here, but it's not going to lead me anywhere. I literally can't open any of the doors unless I get a great haul in one of those two. And it's kind of late. That's yeah, this way. I'm at least going to open those doorways. Not that I have high hopes of, you know, doing anything with them. But if I can get the, like, freezer or something. Yeah, that too. I'll get a shelter check in. I already had 50% off. Why do I get good things when they won't do me any good? Thank you for reminding me to do the shelter check. I really am wondering if the shelter is a specific time you have to set it for. I'll start tomorrow with more steps. I'll assemble a lucky purse. I want to see what some of these things do, or at least what it says they do. Doubles all the money you find. Okay. So doing the workshop early if you have items. Jackhammer? More effective than the shovel at excavation. Digs deeper and finds better items. Interesting. Okay. Yep, calling it a day.